Hey guys, I'm Alex from AmericanMuscle.com. This is my quick review and breakdown of the LED projector headlights in Smoked fitting your 2009 through 2014 F150. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys a good idea of who these might appeal to, what you should expect to be spending, and then last but not least, we're going to take a look at the install. But right off the bat, I'm going to be giving these a light to a moderate 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, as there's going to be some minimal wiring involved, and you should have these on your truck in about an hour and a half tops. So if you're the F150 owner that's not too thrilled with just how aggressive your front end looks, you're looking to make a bold statement as well as drastically improve your driving lights, I would definitely suggest checking out this kit, as these are going to throw that much more light than you would see with a standard factory incandescent bulb. So the headlights I've got in front of me are definitely going to make a big and bold statement, be it on or off-road, as they're going to feature a dual LED halo design, as well as featuring a projector. Like I said, this is going to throw that much more light than your standard factory incandescent bulb. Additionally, we're going to see directly underneath that you're going to have 2 different banks of LED lighting, which, in my opinion, actually mesh pretty well with the existing halos. Now, I do want to say that it's definitely tough to get a decent idea how these are going to look online or in a magazine, but they're actually not that bad looking. So taking a quick look at the construction here, these are going to be manufactured utilizing OEM CAD data to ensure that you're going to have a precise fit. Not only that, you're going to have the dual LED halos like we mentioned previously. They're going to give your front end of your truck a little bit more of a modern and aggressive flare. Last but not least, you're going to have 2 different banks of LEDs directly underneath, which I do think are going to mesh pretty nicely with the design here. So the projector is going to be the main point of this setup, and it's essentially what you're going to be paying for here. Again, I can't stress this enough that your factory style incandescent bulb is going to be actually an older style, outdated design, despite just how new these trucks are. Again, a projector is going to throw that much more light than you would see for any type of off-the-shelf bulb that you would buy at your local parts store. Now, in terms of the pricing here, you should expect to be spending right around $400 for this set, which in my opinion really isn't that bad, but I might suggest taking a look at the CCFL style, as the halo rings are going to be a little bit brighter, and the difference in price here is only about $30. So weighing these in comparison with some other options out there, what you could do is pick up a set of FX4 headlights, which might charge you a little bit of an arm and a leg, or pick up a replacement set of headlights and then throw an HID conversion kit in there. Now, while HID conversion kits are definitely on the bright side, there's a ton of different brands out there, and I would definitely be cautious if you're going to be looking to go that route. Not only that, if it's an inferior build quality, it might have bad effects on your headlights, like maybe even melting a harness or even the housing itself. So again, for the money here, you're going to be getting a projector which is going to be that much brighter than that of your factory bulb, as well as having some nice LED halos, which are going to be accented by the LED strips on the bottom of the headlight itself. So in terms of the installation, just like I said in the beginning of the video, you're going to be looking at a light to a moderate 1 out of 3 wrenches in the difficulty meter and about an hour and a half to get these onto your truck. Now, I say that because there's going to be some very minimal wiring that's going to be done here, but you're going to have instructions from the manufacturer as well as a ton of different install guides that are going to be online to get these onto your truck. You're essentially only going to need a ratchet as well as a 10mm socket. You're looking at 3 bolts here, and then you're essentially going to move over your turn signal, and then the tricky part is going to be the wiring. Now, I say tricky just because if this isn't in your wheelhouse and if you're uncomfortable with doing it, there's absolutely no shame with having somebody install these for you. You'd only be looking at probably about an hour's worth of labor, maybe a little bit more. But when it comes down to it, what you're going to have to do is take these 2 different banks of LED wiring and then run them into your parking lights. So that's going to be so that you can utilize the halos as well as the lower bank of LEDs and then turn on your projector when you want to. So the install here is definitely going to be another huge selling point for me, as if you've ever pulled your headlights before or if you replaced the bulb, you know just how easy it is. You're looking at 3 bolts, but there's a little bit of guesswork with the wiring, but again, you're going to have some very detailed instructions from the manufacturer, and again, you're only looking at just a little bit of wiring into your parking lights to get these on. Again, about an hour and a half in the garage and a light to a moderate 1 out of 3 wrenches in the difficulty meter. All right, so just to wrap things up here, some final thoughts. If you're the F150 owner that again is just not too thrilled with how mundane the front end of your truck looks, you're looking to make a very bold and aggressive statement. But not only that, you want to make sure your headlights are throwing that much more lighting in comparison to that of a factory incandescent bulb. I would definitely suggest checking out this kit for your truck. So that's my quick review and breakdown for the dual LED projector headlights in Smoked fitting your 2009 through 2014 F150, available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.